The world of AI coding is going nuts. People around the world are realizing that you can now use AI to code almost anything you want. From Cursor to Claude, the entire ecosystem is exploding. In this video, I'm going to show you two of the latest brand new AI versions that you can use to code right now with zero coding skills. Let's jump right into this video. So the first one I want to go over is something called GitHub Spark. Now, this is brand new. It just came out, and this is actually being announced by Thomas Domke here from GitHub. And essentially the way this works is you can basically use within GitHub just like any other, GPT or chatbot you can use here. You can type what you want. You can select the AI LLM you want to use. So if you want to use GPT or Claude here, you can see in this example, he switches from Claude Sonnet to GPT. You ask it what you want, and it's going to build that for you. Now, what they advertise is this is for micro SaaS, so micro applications. So I can build small applications. You can also use this to build components for existing applications. So you can see language flashcards he's using in this example here in the video. You're also seeing that it gives you different variants of design. So it'll give you different design variants of the different things that you're asking for, which is really, really cool. And it shows you here that you can actually add AI into your apps. So it not only uses AI to code the apps, but it actually uses AI to make your apps even better. So it adds an AI component to your apps, which is really, really cool. And the styling component as well is also really cool. So you can see you can give it light theme, dark themes. You can change the scale. You can change border radiuses, accent colors, all this kind of stuff. So it's not only coding for you, it's doing a ton of the smaller things like styles and design and adding these AI components to really round out your code, really round out whatever you're trying to build and make it a fully complete application. Very, very cool stuff. So in this thread, we're going to jump in here and just see a little bit more. I just want to show you how people are using this.
Create software.
So in this example, I'm going to put this on a 2x speed, but essentially what he's doing, he builds a full travel app here. So he's using GitHub Spark and basically come in here, he types what he wants, an app to log all the cities I've traveled with a review, and it goes ahead and starts building this out. You can see that it's very, very quick to do this. He gives it the accent colors, he gives it the designs he wants,
we can add it to existing
and he goes ahead and continues to build this thing out, keeps asking it for more and more, and you can see by the end of this, it's a pretty well built, probably fully built application with different views, list view, map view, and he basically has this new travel app that he can now publish. And the really cool thing is it actually creates a GitHub repository for you. So it builds your app and it gives you a full repo for your app. Very, very, very cool stuff, especially if you're used to using GitHub. And the cool thing about GitHub, you can deploy it directly using Vercel or a million different other things, and your app is now live, right? Or you can add it to existing GitHub repos if you're just building a component for an existing application. Extremely cool stuff. You can see in this example here, talk about building micro apps. So, this one is like a allowance tracker. That's kind of interesting. This kind of like a little Frogger game, I guess. Karaoke night builder here. So, basically it takes away that roadblock of like, hey, I need to build something really quick. Why don't we just use something like GitHub Spark to do it without having to hire somebody or spend the time and money to actually build something out? So very, very cool stuff. The other thing I wanted to show you here, so, like I said, you can preview it. You can see how it looks before you deploy it. This is just, sticking with GitHub Spark. So some pretty cool stuff here. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you here is something called Bolt.ai or Bolt.new. So let's try to build something here. We'll use one of the examples here. Let's start a blog with Astro. Let's try this. So it's going to do the npm install, npm run dev, and it's going to build what we're asking it to build. It's also going to give us a preview when it's done so we can see what it looks like. So you can see that it's building this out right here, and let's see if this works. So this is a official Astro blog starter template. So we're an astronaut now, and this is pretty cool. So you can see how easily this works, right? You can come in and build a blog in 2 seconds. You can add this to your existing website, and Bolt is doing that for you. I can also hit deploy here, and it'll actually deploy this to a website. So I can deploy it to my own website or to a subdomain controlled by Bolt. So really cool stuff. There's a free version of this that's out there right now. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys, some cool stuff I'm finding online. Definitely check me out on Twitter if you want to see some of this stuff happen in real time. I'm at Mark Gadala on Twitter. Highly recommend you follow me there. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. And I'd love to hear what you have to say about this, about AI coding in general, what your thoughts on or how this is going to change the market, how it's going to change the coding landscape. So drop a comment. Let me hear what you have to say. And I can't wait to bring you our next video.